Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled between hills and rivers, there lived an old lady. Her hair was silver, her face full of gentle wrinkles, but her eyes were bright and full of kindness. Everyone in the village loved her. She was always smiling, even when life was hard. She lived alone near the big banyan tree. Her husband had passed away long ago, and she had no children to care for her. But still, she never complained. Every morning she would sit beneath the banyan tree and smile at those who passed by. Her smile felt like sunshine after rain. People loved talking to her. Her words were soft and comforting, like a warm shawl on a winter night. In that village, life wasn't easy. Some villagers were farmers, working from dawn to dusk. Others were carpenters, shaping wood with worn hands. Many sold fruits, vegetables, or clothes at the market. But often the rains wouldn't come. Crops failed. Illness spread. Worries grew. Still, the old lady's smile never left her face. One day, a young woman named Priya came to see her. Her eyes were swollen from crying. "I don't know what to do, Grandma," she said, her voice shaking. "My husband went to the city for work, but he hasn't sent any money. My children are hungry. I'm scared. What if something bad has happened?" The old lady gently patted the ground beside her. "Sit down, my child. Tell me, what do you believe will happen?" Priya wiped her tears. "I feel like everything is going wrong. What if he can't find work? What if he forgets us? What if we starve?" The old lady listened quietly, then said, "When we fill our minds with fear, our hearts grow heavy. But when we think good thoughts, even small ones, our hearts grow lighter. And sometimes, that's when good things start to happen." Priya frowned. "But how can I think good thoughts when everything feels bad?" The old lady smiled. "Let me tell you a story. Once there was a poor man. No food, no money, no family. He sat by the river crying. An old woman passed by and asked, 'Why are you crying?' He replied, 'I have nothing. How can I be happy?' The woman said, 'But you have the river, which flows endlessly, the trees which give shade and fruit, the sun which warms you. If you only focus on what you lack, you'll always feel empty. But if you notice what you do have, peace will follow.'" The man listened. He looked at the river, the trees, the sun, and slowly, he began to feel hope. He worked hard, and over time, his life changed. The old lady looked at Priya. "You see, my dear, the man's life didn't change because of magic. It changed because he changed how he thought. When we think positively, we find strength. But if we only think of what's wrong, we feel powerless." Priya sat quietly, then asked, "Will positive thinking really make a difference?" The old lady nodded. "Yes, my child. If you wake up and say, 'Today will be a good day,' you'll find the strength to care for your children and face challenges. But if you only expect the worst, sadness will follow you." Priya nodded slowly. "I understand, Grandma. I'll try." The old lady smiled. "That is the first step." From that day on, Priya followed her advice. Every morning she told herself, "Today will be a good day." She worked hard. She cared for her children. She waited for her husband with hope in her heart. A few weeks later, a letter arrived. Her husband had found work and was sending money. Priya's eyes filled with tears of joy. She ran to the old lady's house. "He found a job," she cried. "He's coming back." The old lady smiled. "You see, when we choose hope, we invite good things. Life won't always be easy, but with a hopeful heart, we can overcome anything." From then on, the old lady's wisdom spread through the village. People came to her, seeking guidance, and her message was always the same: think good thoughts, and good things will follow. And slowly, the village changed. People felt lighter, more hopeful. They began facing their problems with courage, and they respected the old lady even more for bringing peace, hope, and strength to their hearts. Life isn't always easy, but our thoughts have power. When we focus on what's good, we find strength. When we stay hopeful, we find peace. So always remember, a hopeful heart is a strong heart. No matter how dark things may seem, light begins with a single good thought.